Hello everyone, Happy New Year, Happy 2024, welcome to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be reflecting on my 2023 running goals, 2023 life goals, and also setting goals and explaining those goals for this year, for 2024, my running goals for this year, and also my life goals for 2024. So hope you enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get started. So let's first start with my 2023 running goals, and it'll go from most important to least important. So the first goal that I set last year was to stay injury free and to stay healthy throughout the year, which, reflecting back, I definitely think I did accomplish that goal. I didn't really have any major injuries, or in fact I didn't really have any injuries. I just had small ailments, some soreness, but just reflecting on 2023, my track season during spring of last year, I was able to race a lot, train a lot, didn't really have any obstacles or hindrances. And then this past cross-country season with USC, I also didn't really have any injuries, and I was able to race a lot and train well. So I think that's all due to just being mindful of any ailments coming up, doing strength exercises, recovering well, and so on. So I'm glad that I was able to reach this goal, because obviously you need to stay healthy and injury free in order to run and hit your time goals and so on, and to be able to race. So I'm glad that I was able to achieve this goal and make running fun and obtainable. Then my next goal that I set last year was continue to make running fun and exciting, which I definitely think I did. I did, because I was able to run with people. Specifically last semester, I ran with the USC club team, which was my first time being in that club team, and it was just great to meet new people and to run with them and to be a part of their team and race with them. During spring, I didn't run. I was training a lot by myself, especially I did a lot of the races by myself, so I was still able to run with some people, but definitely in the future, I would definitely love to find more people to run with and so on, especially once I finish college and I don't have a college club team anymore. Also, I was doing my podcast for a while running, but that kind of stopped a bit, which is fine because it was kind of tiring talking and running, and I also just haven't found time to do my podcast. But I'm glad I'm able still to do YouTube and release videos, so that's been fun. And then looking back, what else I've done, I've found a lot of new music to run with. This past year was a lot of good music came out, and just being able to listen to that while running made running very exciting and very hype. And also last, I found new places to run with, or I've just been able to vary my running routes. So it's kind of nice to go to new places to run with, or just have a diverse amount of places to run and not just be bored with one route or so on. So that's been great. And then my third goal that I set last year for running was to be able to race track, cross country, and road races. I of course raced track spring and also cross country during the fall last year. I didn't get to do any road races, but maybe that's something I might do this year or in the future, but glad I hit those goals. And then last, my fourth and last goal that I set last year, which was to hit a 5:45 mile, which I think I did. I didn't do any races where I ran a mile, but I did a 1500 meter race, which I believe I ran a 5:15, which is a converted about 5:30-ish mile. So I definitely think I hit that goal. And then my second time goal was to run a 18-minute 3 mile, which I don't think I hit, which is okay. I didn't do any 3 mile races, but I did a lot of 5Ks. My fastest 5K was only about 19 minutes and 30 seconds ish, which is converted might be just a bit under 19 minutes for 3 miles, which is okay. That's something I can grow on and still look forward to achieving those time goals in the future, maybe this year. And now let's talk about my running goals for this year, 2024. It'll also go from most important to least important, and my first goal for this year, it's the same from last year. It's to stay healthy and injury free. So far it's been good. I have a little bit of ailments. My right ankle and shin has been kind of bothering, but during running it's fine. It's not really hurting that much. And also another thing is like my left knee has been acting a little bit weird, a little uncomfortable, but still been managing that. And also I'm like throwing out a bunch of excuses and sandbags, but also it's been cold lately, so breathing has been a bit hard. So it's been kind of a roughish start to running this year, but I'm glad I'm still healthy and I'm still able to run for the most part, so I'm really thankful for that. And yeah, just gonna look forward to continue to stay healthy and making sure I'm taking care of myself and doing the right things to stay healthy. My second goal for this year for running is to be consistent with running, because I understand that I have a very busy schedule as a grad student and also as a student teacher. Trying to balance that with running and also my work life can be tough, but I definitely do still want to be able to run consistently, as much as I can, and still balance that with school and my work life. Especially last year, during the summer, I found times where I was a bit inconsistent, where school kind of got in the way, but totally understand that I'm busy. But especially looking forward to when I graduate and I'm going to become a full-time teacher, I would still want to be consistent with running, because running is something I'm very passionate about and I love, and it's kind of a stress-free activity that I do. So just being able to balance my personal life and also work life and still be able to run. So definitely going to keep that in mind and prioritize things and be understanding to myself if I do need to take a bit of a rest, or I just need to be able to better prioritize and organize my schedule. So definitely be consistent with running, as well as balance my life. And then my third goal is to just continue to make running fun and exciting, kind of like similar to last year's goal. That means running with people, finding new music to run with, and also just finding new places to run with. I feel like I've done a great job so far doing that, so just continue to doing that and continue to grow with that. My fourth goal is to continue to race. I definitely love running because I think it's a sport that individually you can get better at and continue to grow, whether it's progressing up or like a linear growth, or if it's up and down, as long as I'm still growing, which running always does that for me. So I want to be able to race track this coming spring, this year. Also maybe cross country again next year, even though I might not be in college anymore, or maybe I'll race individually, or I might do some road races, maybe a marathon coming soon. Maybe not this year, but we'll see. I would love to do a marathon soon. And then my last goal for 2024 for running is to hit some time goals. 5:45 again for the mile, which I did hit last year, but I would love to hit that again this year. I think I've been getting faster in general, but so far it's been a slow 2024. Like I said, some of my legs have been bothering me and my breathing. So just being able to still hit those goals, and who knows, maybe I'll be surpassing those goals. And the last time goal that I have is hitting a 19-minute 5K. Last year, my fastest 5K was about 19:30. So being as close to 19 flat as possible would be great. Now moving on to my 2023 life goals that I set last year. I set it from most important to least important for last year. So number one was to continue to stay happy and take care of my mental health, which I think I did overall a good job on that. Obviously, there's going to be rough patches and times where I'm sad and struggling with my mental and emotional health. But overall, I'm glad that I stayed happy. I've been doing well in general and really making steps towards progressing in life, and I'm happy where I'm at right now. So yeah, I definitely think I've been improving a lot and doing a lot better, so glad that I'm able to see that. The second goal that I set last year was to spend time with family and friends, which I did as well, so that was great. I even made new friends at USC, at my teaching credential program, and also at the running club team. So it's great, and also just being able to spend more time with old friends and also my family was great. Especially this holiday season was really fun and special. I'm glad I'm able to spend quality time with people who I love. Next, my next goal last year was to go to a teaching credential that I wanted to go to, which I'm happy to say that I did pick the right teaching credential program at USC. It's been great so far. A lot of hard work, very busy, but I think it's been very rewarding, and in general, super happy with the decision I made. I met a lot of great people. The classes are great. I'm learning a lot of great things. Professors are great, and the student teaching experience has also been great. So super happy that I ended up at the right teaching credential program. Thank you. My fourth goal, my next goal that I set last year was to learn how to live without my family and sister, and that's still a work in progress. Obviously, I'm still very dependent on my family. They support me a lot, emotionally, mentally, and also like financially. And yeah, but I'm glad that I have them with me, and I hope that I'm helping them out as well. I definitely want to continue to help them. and be there for them. So yeah, but definitely still a place of growth, just learning to be more independent, especially as I'm getting older. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but it's a work in progress, and yeah, going well so far. All right, next up, the next goal that I had was to get a part-time job, which I did. Last year, I worked as a tutor at Manual Arts High School, and that experience was great and very special, that I was able to have my first job, be a tutor there, and be a part, have a job in education and help students. So that was really special to me, and I'm glad that I had that experience leading up to my teaching credential program, which I'm now here at. And then my next goal that I set was to continue to stay optimistic and trying to find a girlfriend. I know right now I'm still single, but it's okay. That was kind of the hard moment sometimes last year, where I've had moments of sadness and loneliness, but thankfully through like support from my family and my friends, I've been able to stay optimistic still and not let it bother me so much, and just be grateful for what I have right now, which I definitely think there's a lot going for me, so I'm really thankful for all the great things in my life. And then my last two goals that I set last year was to continue YouTube and my podcast. My podcast has, like I explained, haven't really had time to do that, but YouTube, I'm glad I'm still able to post videos and still kind of have some sort of memories of how my life has been, especially last year, and definitely going to continue that this year. And then my last goal that I set last year was to travel for vacation, which I didn't really. I did go on vacation a little bit, but it was more of just some small little trips, which I still very enjoyed. Last year I I had my commencement ceremony at UC Davis, so my family and we traveled to Sacramento and Davis for that, so that was really fun, very memorable experience that I won't forget ever. And also I traveled with the USC club team to Lake Arrowhead a couple months ago, so that was really fun to spend time with them and run and just be part of the club team. And then finally, let's talk about my 2024 life goals that I've set. This one doesn't range from most important to least important, but just all these goals are very important to me. First one, same thing, continue to stay happy and take care of my mental health. So far, like I said, it's been growing great, so definitely want to keep doing that and making sure I'm prioritizing my own well-being. Number two, continue to spend time with family and friends. Just kind of continue to spend good quality time with them, hang out with them, continue to make memories with them, and get closer with my family and friends. So that's very important to me. Then my next goal is to graduate from USC, finish my student teaching at USC Hybrid High College Prep, where I'm currently student teaching at, get my master's degree, and get my teaching credential. So all of these goals, this goal is related, even though there's kind of many smaller goals within this goal, but definitely my goal is to finish my program and my schooling at USC and get my degree and credential. So I'm very excited to finish this last semester. School actually starts this Monday, so to finish this last semester strong and to be able to graduate. So I'm super excited for what's to come soon. Next, my next goal is to start a successful and happy teaching career with Ednovate. So far, Ednovate has been great. It's been a great network that I've been a part of. So I just want to continue to build that relationship with Ednovate and start my teaching career with them. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I think Ednovate aligns with the goals that I have and my desires in education, such as equity and diversity and supporting students who are underserved and underrepresented. My next goals are to balance my personal, social, and work life. I've kind of talked about that a while ago in this video, but I think it's important to be able to balance these different aspects of my life and to be able to still enjoy everything that life has to offer. And with that, the next goal is to be consistent with running, which is kind of part of my personal and social life, because like I said, I'm very passionate about running. I love running, so I just want to be able to still continue to run, even though I know I'm busy with student teaching, grad school, and then later on as a full-time teacher. So being able to balance everything in my life and still put in as much effort and time and love into each part of my life would be amazing and wonderful. My next goal is to continue to stay optimistic and still trying to find a girlfriend, which I know I've set this goal last year, and I'm still single, like I said, so definitely still trying to stay optimistic, still trying to, you know, put myself out there and try to meet people, but I know it's hard these days. So, but yeah, just continue to stay optimistic. I know the right person will come to me. People say when you least expect it, but even though I've been least expecting it for a while, so, and it still hasn't come, but it's okay. So yeah, whether or not I have a girlfriend this year or not, that's okay. But yeah, just gotta stay optimistic, focus on the great things that I have in my life already, and I know everything is gonna be okay. My next goal is to continue with YouTube, which I've been doing so far, so that's great. Definitely want to keep putting videos and still kind of be able to look in the future, look back at these videos and see you know, how these memories have been, and so it's been great so far. Next goal is to continue reading. I've actually been reading a lot more, especially starting this past winter break. I was able to read a lot. Right now I'm reading this book called The Night Watchman, so it's been wonderful being able to reading something I love, you know, as an English major and as an English teacher, so that's awesome that I get to do that. And yeah, something about reading is very, very comforting and keeps calming. And then my next goal is to continue watching movies. So I have an AMC A-list, and I'm able to watch up to 3 movies a week. And this past winter break, I saw a lot of movies, so that was really wonderful. And definitely, I love movies, so I definitely want to keep doing that, keep watching movies, and being able to, yeah, just enjoy myself at the theater, whether I even watch movies by myself or with my family, friends. So that's been wonderful, and we'll definitely want to keep doing that. And last, my final goal for 2024 is to travel for vacation. Again, it could be a small trip, somewhere in state or somewhere just a few hours away, but maybe I would love to go out of state, maybe to Seattle, maybe to New York, somewhere new that I've never been to, or some place I haven't been to in a long time. Yeah, just something awesome about traveling and being able to explore a new place and go somewhere that you don't see, you know, every day. So that's my last goal. Well, that's the end of the video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, for making it here at the end of the video. I highly encourage everyone to set goals and to reflect on their goals from the previous years. And I think it's just a great way to keep looking forward and also to look back a little bit. But yeah, setting goals is a great way to envision how you want to see your future and to see the bigger picture in life. So that's super awesome, and it can be as small or big as you want it to be. But with that, gonna end the video. Again, Happy New Year, everyone. Hope everyone is having a wonderful start to the new year, and just I hope you have a wonderful new year for the rest of the year to come. But again, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.